Yeah, and if you ask him, and he said it recently to Complex, that he's not a superstar yet. He had 23 last night. Do you agree with his assessment of his star level, Chandler?
No, he's a superstar. He's a superstar on the court. He's a superstar off the court, game wise, personality wise. He's got it all. Now, I do think we need to be careful putting him on this pedestal, because he went to the Western Conference Finals last year, and I don't want that to be his peak. I know the move
Mm.
of Cat last year kind of hurt this team a bit, but he's got to continue to win at a high level. We know how good he is. He's going to put up gaudy numbers every single season. He is that good offensively. He's really good defensively. He's one of the best two-way players in the NBA. He's the most exciting player to watch with just his bounce and his athleticism. So I love that he said this. I love that shows humility and being humble. But nah, the dude just he can even act, for God's sakes. I watched the Adam Sandler whatever that movie is where with the kid from Spain.
Hustle?
He's a also, the guy can even act, so he's an absolute superstar. But I love him saying this and kind of showing that humble side of him that we rarely see.
Yeah, I like the fact that he said this, right? Even though we feel like he's a superstar, there's still room for improvement. There's still room for him to grow into some of these accolades and positions that he want to be in. We don't want him to be a superstar for all the wrong reasons. Like when we were playing, we had guys that were very popular, very infamous in the league for things outside of basketball. We want him to be known for what he does on the court, and that'll present the other opportunities. That'll present the acting, the commercials, all of these things outside of the basketball realm. Like you don't want your focus to be in the wrong place. So he's there. I would say he's a budding superstar. He's on his way to being a superstar. Right now, he's an all-star level guy. Once you start getting those championships, you start getting those MVPs, then your commercials and your movies and all of those things, they make sense and they go in the pot all together. That's what creates superstars. So I'm with him for still having an opportunity and still leaving some room for improvement for himself.
Speaking of commercials, for those who don't know, one of my obsessions in life is Law and Order, especially SVU. And Adidas now has a commercial with Anthony Edwards and
we are aware.
Ice-T. Amazing! Can we show the dunk from last night? Because the other guy on the receiving end of this happens to be Chet Holmgren. Where do you rank the dude in game dunkers, Lou?
He's up. He's high on the list. I don't know about all time, but currently he's gonna be one of my favorites. The fact that Ja Morant doesn't want to dunk as much as he used to anymore, and Edwards is still keeping us entertained over the rim. Chet's been out a while. He might not have got the memo that Anthony Edwards is still dunking at this rate. So you might want to get a full body verticality or just get out of the way completely, Chet. But this was nothing short of amazing. I love to see when guys are aggressive and attacking that rim, especially our young all-stars.
Yeah, and plays like this just make him that superstar. You know what I mean? Like this is fun to watch. This is why people spend a lot of money when Anthony Edwards is in town. You splurge and you buy that ticket. You want to see plays like this, and he did kind of go a little bit around the left of him, but listen, he could have went. It went right through him too. This was nasty. It's crazy. This is probably one of his top 10 dunks because he's got so many. But yeah, I think he's the best in game dunker in the NBA right now.